on YouTube. And why is that? I could tell you why. It's because they bring that Instagram energy to YouTube, and it doesn't align with what this platform's all about. The psychological state that people are in when they consume YouTube content versus Instagram content is vastly different. For example, Instagram content, it's kind of like flipping through a catalog, right? You're peering into the personal lives of people, at least the curated side of their personal lives, kind of peeking into their goings and happenings, seeing them go on vacation, seeing what they ate for lunch, things of that nature, maybe some memes, maybe some goofy reels. But for the most part, you're kind of in this browse mentality. Now, that doesn't mean that people can't make money on Instagram. Lots of people do make money on Instagram. But what it is, it's more passive. Whereas YouTube is completely intention-based. People are consuming YouTube for an intention. Now, that intention could just be entertainment. Typically, it's education or information. Like when people buy something new, before they do it, oftentimes they go to YouTube. Somebody's trying to fix something on their car. They're not going to look for Instagram mechanics. They're hopping on YouTube, right? So, while many people are making money on Instagram, selling products, services, widgets, courses, they try to translate that over to YouTube and it just doesn't work. Because that Instagram energy, it doesn't work on YouTube. YouTube is a very selfish platform, but the viewers are selfish, not the creators, at least not the successful creators. Successful creators on YouTube, they're in a mentality of servitude. They're serving their audience. Whereas on Instagram, a lot of it is self-curated. People are curating a self-image on Instagram, and you could still sell with a personal brand. You can make money there. I just think you make more money on YouTube. And the reason that I feel that way is I've helped a lot of clients make a lot of money without the YouTube partnership program. If you listen to some of the different gurus out there about YouTube, you'll notice they always emphasize, we'll get you more views and more subscribers. They never say we'll get you more sales. They never say we'll get you more leads. They never say we'll get you more conversions. Because it's easy to get views. It's easy to get subscribers. But to be quite honest, in 2026, they don't really mean a whole lot on YouTube. You could pop off with a channel that has under 100 subscribers if you have a quality video. And what does quality video mean? It needs to be engaging for at least the first 30% of the video length. So the first 30% of that video needs to be super engaging. You need to keep the vast majority of your audience for that first 30%. 23% is probably the floor on that. If you could crack 56%, like my pickleball guys and some of the other channels I work with, you start hitting in the 50s, you're going to get 30, 100,000 views on that video, all organic. You're not going to pay for any of it. And who cares about the subscribers or the view count if you're actually making conversions from it? So that means you have to have something to sell. So you would think this would be a perfect alignment for people that are selling things on Instagram. The problem is they bring too much me energy to the platform. When an Instagram creator comes to YouTube, oftentimes the first thing they try to do is create a podcast. Well, we even see celebrities, public figures, Michelle Obama, for example. I know Andrew Dice Clay tried to have a podcast. He saw there was no money in it, so he quit real quick. Could have been money in it if he would have lasted. But point is this. Everyone's got a podcast, man. It's become a meme. And if you already are starting at ground zero, square one on YouTube, you can't expect to funnel your audience from Instagram over to YouTube. It's kind of weird. It's a misalignment. But people do think that their Instagram audience is just going to follow them over to this new platform. But why would you even try to do that? if you're trying to get your audience to go anywhere, you're trying to get them to go to an acquisition point, which might be your website, could be like a different product or sales page that you have. That's where you want to be sending the traffic. You're not going to, if you're going to get someone to click an external link on Instagram, you definitely don't want it to be to YouTube. But anyway, this is where most people are faltering when they try to make the transition from YouTube to Instagram.